What's going on, guys? If I'm looking at you funny, then I apologise. It's because I'm staring straight down the barrel of my flash that's coming from the phone, which is obviously just below the camera. So basically my eyes are hurting like hell. But I'm going to talk to you guys because this is something really important that I want to get off my chest about my experience at the weekend, because I feel and know for sure that there's a lot of you out there that have had very similar experiences, not obviously necessarily competing, but have been in a situation where you felt similar emotions. When I say similar emotions, I'm talking negative emotions, things like sadness, disappointment, failure, anger, the need or the want to just give up. All of these emotions went through my head at some point after the competition, and I think honestly that can't be helped initially. It's like it just happens. But what I do know and what I stand by is that you can choose which one of them emotions you want to apply to your future. So apply to how you're going to react to that situation. Initially, boom, 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 emotions going off, situation, you don't quite know how to handle it. It's so easy to get caught up in a downward spiral of negativity. And before I really got into the fitness industry, competing, and just like YouTube and everything like that, I would have probably entered that downward spiral myself and quite easily just given up. Whereas now I'm completely different, and I say there's two types of people in the world. There's reactive people and there's proactive people. A reactive person would take a negative situation or a negative experience and blame other people, or blame certain things that they've done or didn't do, certain things that other people done or didn't do, the situation, the stage, the lighting, for example, the tan, things like that. And that's really going to get you nowhere. Positivity and proactivity are very much the same or very similar. And if I looked at this positively, like not placing in a competition is actually very humbling and very much needed, because if you don't get told or get anything that's going to give you a step backwards, or anything that's going to make you reassess yourself or what you're doing, then you're never going to improve. If I would have just placed, then I wouldn't have looked at that situation and gone, what could I have done better? Whereas now I'm looking at it thinking, what could I do better for my next show? How can I improve myself? How can I improve the things that I do? And how can I apply that to the rest of my life? It's not just about competing, guys. Like, competitions for me, and a lot of people ask me why I do it. A lot of my friends don't even understand it, but for me, it's not just a goal. It's like a lesson. A lot of the things that I learn through the discipline and consistency of prepping for a show, I can apply to so many other aspects of my life. Relationships, work, education, everything. If I can be that disciplined and that consistent and that dedicated to an 8-week, 12-week preparation for a show, then I can use that and apply that to learning something or earning something, progressing, business, relationships. So really the message I want to get across to you guys is that although you will feel or have certain negative thoughts from certain situations that you can't control, you don't have to submit to them negative thoughts. You can choose to be proactive and be happy and learn and move on and move forward. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So with all that being said, yes, obviously I'm disappointed, but I'm not disappointed in myself. I'm looking at myself as how I can improve. So I would like to welcome you all to my new series for my next competition, which is only going to be a short series. I think it's about 3.5 weeks until the show. But welcome to Road to Fitness Model Comps. I'll see you in the next video.